Hello and welcome back to Professional Tutors, the British online school. In today's lesson, we're going to look at expanding single brackets. So our learning objective today is to expand expressions with a single bracket. But that's a little starter for you guys. What you need to do, you need to find the value of all these expressions for the value of n equals 7. And that is what we have discussed in our last lesson, which is substitution. So that's a little starter for you. Moving on. Now let's have a look at this example here. If you want to find out the area of this rectangle here as a whole, this is the question here. Now, there are two ways of doing. One is the area model. So if you want to find out the area of this whole rectangle, what do? You find the area of this small rectangle first, and then the area of this rectangle here. In this example, the question is 4d plus 8. So to find the area of this rectangle first, we'll do 4, because this side is 4, so that side is going to be 4 as well. So 4 times d is 4d. So that's the area of this rectangle. And to find the area of this rectangle, which is the length times the width. So 4 times 8. So 4 times 8. So the answer is going to be 4 times d, which is 4d, add 4 times 8 is 32. I'm going to look at this in a minute. Let's have a look at one more example. If you want to find out the area of this portion here, this one, the green one, in this case, what you have to do, find the area of the whole rectangle and take away the area of this small rectangle. So that is the question there. We're going to expand this. So the area of the rectangle as a whole is 5 times t. So 5 times t, which is 5t. And the area of this small rectangle here, 5 times 4, which is 20. The answer is going to be 5t, or 5t take away 20. That's one way. And the second way, which some of us might prefer. So now, what we normally do, if you look at this statement here, when we expand brackets, we multiply each term inside the bracket with the term outside the bracket. So what we are going to do, we're going to times x with 2 first. So that is 2 times x. Add 2 times 2, which is 4. So the answer is going to be 2x plus 4. So sometimes we prefer this method, but some students prefer this way. Let's have a look at one more example. Again, you have to remember, when you expand brackets, we always multiply each term inside the bracket with the term outside the bracket. So in this case, we're going to times p by 3, or 3 times p, which is 3p. Take away 3 times 6, and the answer is going to be 3p, take away 18. Now, a few more examples here. In this case, it's going to be 2 times a, which is 2a, add 2 times 5 is 10. So the answer is going to be 2a plus 10. In this example, it's going to be 3 times x, which is going to be 3x, take away 3 times 5, and that's going to be 15. So the answer for this question is going to be 3x, take away 15. That's a bit tricky one, so pay attention. So minus 4 times 2 is minus 8, and minus and a plus is always a minus, and minus 4 times k is going to be 4k, or just minus 4k. The best thing to do whenever you have a negative number or a negative sign or a minus outside the bracket, you always change this sign. If it is plus, it becomes minus, and if it is minus, that is going to become plus. So remember that if you got a minus sign or negative sign outside the bracket, you always change this sign. If it is plus, that's going to be minus, and if it is minus, that's going to be a plus. This example, 2 times 6p. So 2 times 6 is 12, and p is there, so that's 12p. Add 2 times 1 is 2. So the answer for this question is going to be 12p plus 2. Now it's your turn. You can pause the video, give these questions a go, and we'll look at the answers in a minute. Right, guys, the answers. If you can mark the answers, if you get all of them right, give yourself a thumbs up. If there's any question which is not right, or if there's anything wrong, you can always go back, watch the video, and give it another go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share to stay connected. Thank you.